I catch this Barcelona highline, UEFA, please just give me Barcelona. This is what I've been hearing from Chelsea fans in the last 12 months. And this game against Levante shows you why Chelsea is so confident that if they catch this Barca highline, they will score them and they can even beat them. Now, my argument to this is this. You will catch this Barcelona highline. You will score them. But my question to you is, when this offense comes for you, this potent Barca offense comes for you, this never-ending, never-stopping Barca cavalry comes for your defense, can you take it? Can your defense handle it? You will score the highline, or you will catch that highline, you will score your goals. But when this offense decides that, okay, it is time to buckle up and come for you, can your defense handle it? That's my question to you. Because Barca fans, let me tell you something. There is not a world where your team does not play like this under Hansi Flick. This is what has succeeded. This is his template. This is the premise upon which the domestic treble he won last season was won. That high line, it must be there. This hypertension football, you must suffer it. It is high risk, high reward. High reward. A domestic treble is high reward. Champions League semi-final, high reward. Your heart just has to take it. That first half from Levante, it is just the template. That is the template to beat Barca or to score Barca at least. If you want to score Barca goals, that is how you do it. Just sit in deep. It's not even rocket science. It's just counter-attack. Very simple. 1 or 2 passes go well and you are in. They even scored like 2 offside goals or something like that. If your attackers can say onside, there's a very high chance you score Barca. But the thing is that they will score you 2. You can score them 2, you score them 5. That's just the thing. That first half from Barcelona was poor. The only chance I remember mainly was Ferran Torres hitting the bar, and that could have brought Barca back into the game. So it's not as if they didn't have chances, no. But it was just poor in general. And Hansi Flick in the second half made substitutions, made changes. I'm sure when he went to that halftime dressing room, he slapped all of them. All of you better get your head back in this game. And immediately Barca scored that first goal. We knew that the comeback was on. In fact, the only player that performed decently in that first half was Pedri. Pedri literally just said, Barca, you are not losing today. He took matters into his own hand, and look at the goal this brother scored. Absolutely amazing. So the thing is that you will catch this Barca highline. You will score this Barca highline. But the question is, you scored 2 first half, they score you 3 second half. Who wins the game? You understand? But I fully understand Chelsea fans' confidence. I get it. You understand? But Barcelona, the confidence that they have in their offense, in this new Barcelona jersey that you cannot get from the Adidas Steak store, you can get the Barca home or away kit. Look at the away kit there. Just go to our website, adicassteak.store. Message us on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide. Go and shop now at the store. You can get the Real Madrid, any other kit at all. Let's talk about this game fully. So as I said, that first half, it was mostly Levante just penetrating Barca's defense. And honestly, I feel this high line, I don't know, man. I don't want to blame Araujo. Because many people, that is their default setting. Araujo. But I look at it and really think, what did Araujo do today? What did he do wrong? Maybe Christensen will be better because, yes, Christensen has a higher IQ when it comes to playing football. But then, what did Araujo do that was very, very wrong? You get me? Balde as well. He was just unfortunate today because that chance that he blocked on the counter-attack, it was a very good block from him. But then the ball still hit his hand and, they gave Levante's penalty, And then Barca just came back in the second half and won that game. That second half from Barca is just my own argument always against when people say Barca's high line is porous, their defense is porous. I understand that. That is how football is. You must just be great in one department, offense or defense. I don't think you can really fully have the best of both worlds. You understand? Barca's defense is not the best in the world. Far from it. In fact, with a proper game plan, a proper counter-attacking game plan, on a good day, you can beat Barcelona. But I'm just saying that 9 times out of 10, I trust Barca's offense to do things against people. You get me? Pedri Gonzalez, for me, is the man of the match today. And if you are watching this video now, comment Pedri, because he's our man of the match. If you are watching also right now, like the video, please, subscribe, and share the video. Very, very important. It helps the video. So do that right now. Do it right now. Go and like the video now. And subscribe now. Pedri You know, you guys know how I feel about Pedri, one of the best midfielders in the world. You know, top to last season. The only midfielder that I can really mention his name is Vitinha. And Vitinha mainly is because of achievements. But if he just as the player that he is, Pedri probably edges Vitinha, you understand? He's probably ahead of him. Because Pedri has added everything in his game. His passing, his gameplay, his dribbling, like his goal scoring, everything about Pedri he does is just at his own pace. He's never rushed. He just wants to do things when he wants to do it, and it works. Most passes he tries comes off. You get me now? So Pedri in the second half was the first player to just lock in and say, bro, we are not losing this match today. That first goal from him started the comeback. And in 3 minutes' time, Levante bottled everything. The pressure was too much. The shark, Ferran Torres, made up for his first half mistakes and scored that beautiful goal. You see, the reaction from Hansi Flick is what you need from your manager. You need your manager to be able to adapt, to be able to ready to say, this thing I did in the first half did not work. He should have that humility to acknowledge what he did in the first half didn't work. He saw that Rashford wasn't really working. And honestly, I don't think Rashford had a poor game, especially those first 15 minutes, first 20 minutes in the first half. He was actually very okay. He didn't have a poor game. You understand? But Olmo coming on, then Rafinha coming on to the left wing, gave Barca more space to attack. The offense automatically got better. We know how good Olmo is as a player, but you know, at the Flick, he's just managing his minutes because Olmo is still made of Legos. You get me now? He took off Rashford and Casado and brought on Gavi and Olmo, and both of them changed the game. You get me? So this Barca game, we're watching it and I was thinking, okay, this Levante can still even come and win 3-2 because they still had some chances on the counter-attack, and that is how it will always be. That is genuinely how it will always be. The Barca high line, there is no time a team will not be able to penetrate it. That's just the truth of the matter. That's just the truth. Hansi Flick knows this. He's fully aware of this. The question is just this. Can the other team handle Barca's offense? That is where the problem lies, because Barca's offense will be like 10, 20 times better than your own. They can hurt you in different ways. Look at Lamine Yamal, absolutely electric again. When it comes to dribbling, this is one of the greatest we have seen all time. Like one of the best we have seen all time. I don't know how long he can do it for, but for this short time I've seen him, he's one of the best I've seen, honestly. An absolute terrorist. Although, I do think Yamal is starting to shoot too much. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel he's shooting too much. I feel that sometimes he can just give a pass, late off. But nowadays, once that Yamal cuts into the left foot, he shot that is coming. And yes, that is the character you need to have as a top player. But I feel he should pass more. That's just what I think. Especially that game yesterday, I feel he was shooting too much, honestly. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I feel Yamal was shooting too much yesterday. You get me? The defense looked more capable when Christensen came on, to be honest. But I don't want to fault Araujo, because even Kubasi didn't look great like that when it came to the high line playing. You understand? Because the normal trend now is just Araujo, even when he didn't do anything. You get me? So I know Barca will definitely miss Inigo Martinez. But then, how much more can you blame Araujo? Even Garcia had an amazing game. Although he conceded 2 goals, he was still good in the post. I mean, Barca has really upgraded on their goalkeeper. Like, it's really night and day from what they were getting from Ter Stegen. What's his name? Koundé came on for this guy as well. What's his name? Garcia in the last minutes. And at that point, 2-2, 90th minute, they added only like 2 or 3 minutes. You thought the game was over. It was like 8 minutes. I would say, Barca can still come back. You thought the game was over. And unfortunately, El Ghezabal scored an own goal. The pressure is too much. The pressure is too much. The only way where I think Barca will have problem is when they face teams in the Champions League, like they faced Inter Milan. Teams in Europe can probably take this offensive pressure and they'll just look for that one chance and go and pack their own boss. You get me? So that is where I think Hansi Flick has to adapt a little bit, find a solution. Because we saw it against Dortmund too last season. Dortmund scored goals too. I say you will score goals against the defense. So the only question is, can you take the offense? That's just the main gap between Barca and their opponents. This their offense. And honestly, I feel at times, yes, times will come when teams can take this offense, honestly. Times will come when teams will understand this. So the question is, what will Hansi Flick do then? And I think the best solution to that is De Jong has to play in that midfield too. Casado is not mature enough. Then Olmo probably has to be there too. Or Femi Lopez, who can give you the work rate. Then at right back, maybe you play Koundé, because it's better than Eric Garcia at right back when it comes to defensively. Although Eric Garcia is very good. He's a player that I feel is a very important player to this squad. Balde has to be there, obviously. At this point, I don't know whether it's Araujo or Christensen. But if Barca had a rapid centre-back, it would have been good. You understand? A centre-back that will fully fit this Barcelona squad is Van Dijk. Like someone like Van Dijk that has that IQ of a high line. This is the same thing we're doing under Jurgen Klopp at one point. That 18-19 time. Although our high line was not this high, but we were using that high line. And his IQ was there to control the whole defense. Because the defender there has to be the leader on the entire back line. Hey, step up. Hey, fall back team. That's your work. Then when an attacker beats it, do you have that pace to recover? That is what Barcelona. And one of the weaknesses of Kubasi, should I say, is his pace. You know, these Spanish guys are not really blessed with this pace and pace of a thing, speed of a thing. The Yamal is Moroccan, I beg. Don't call Yamal. Before you say Yamal has pace. You understand? So, Araujo and Kubasi have to play a big role in solving this problem. So that's just the question. Because Barca fans really want that Champions League. This Champions League is one of the most important things for Barcelona, honestly. That Champions League has to come home. Barca has to return this Champions League. Camp Nou is longing for it. 11 years now or so, by the time the next Champions League final will be played. So how will Hansi Flick reply to this problem? Because teams are watching this and they are seeing that this high line, it can be broken down. The only place where I still know I fear Barca is this their offense. You understand? So that is it. A very good comeback for Barcelona. New season, same old Barcelona. The high line is still there. The remontadas are still there. I mean, unstoppable. Last season, how many times did they do comeback? And it's honestly a true testament to how good their character is. Never letting down, no defeat, no surrender. You get me? Their offense is still as potent as ever. Lamine Yamal, even better. Rafinha is still there doing his stuff. Another assist for him today. Ferran Torres is still there. Pedri is still there. I mean, Pedri, this brother is taking over the world. So you get me? The issues are still there. And let's see how Barcelona will fare in the Champions League, because I think that is where the eyes will be. I do still believe they are favourites for La Liga. I put them as strong favourites even as for La Liga. And let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do make sure you shop at the Adidas Steak Store. If you watch this video up to this point, just comment Pedri, because that's our man of the match today. Comment Pedri now. If you watch this video up to this 13th minute, you are a legend. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe. Let's push to 40k subscribers. Like the video also. It means a lot. And share the video. It really means a lot. And turn on your post notification bell so that I know whenever we post on this channel. So thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you. Adidas Steak is out. Peace out.